Hello, my friends, and welcome to Italy, a place to love YouTube channel, the channel where I like to talk about the good, the bad, and all we have to know about Italy and the life in Italy. So today I'm going back to one post on Facebook, which I read in one of my videos. I read the whole post, but because this person brought to the attention 14 points, which made her life kind of difficult here in Italy. So, by the title, you have already guessed what I'm talking about today. And so, let's bring to your attention a few things. So, first of all, put like and subscribe if you like my channel. It helps my channel to grow. And then, if you want, you can join my Facebook group called Italy, a place to love, where I'd love people to interact more. But anyway, things will come. Time. Slowly, um, it will keep growing. So anyway, let's go back to today's video. And now I'm not gonna read again all the post, but I start from one sentence because brings to the attention the topic. So many Americans glamorize the idea of moving to Italy. Obviously, this video is mainly to the Americans. I'm referring to them. And so there is, according to this person, there is this idea that Americans are glamorizing the idea of moving to Italy. We might agree, we might disagree. That's another story. But so let's go now straight to the point, which is our last point in the post in the group Expats Living in Italy, because this post I'm taking from this Facebook group called Expats Living in Italy. I've already made a video about her first point, and now I'm going to make a video about the very last. So, anti-American sentiment. According to this person, in Italy, there is an anti-American sentiment. Sorry if I repeat, but I want to put the accent. Now, many Italians resent the American presence here. Just yesterday, I witnessed a protest against Americans in Italy. See main photo. There's a general feeling that true Italians belong and everyone else is an invader. All right. The undercurrent of hostility shows up in groceries, stores, banks, hospitals, and schools. I go back to this. I mean, it's a small sentence, but full of meanings for me, full of meanings. And I would like to bring to your attention a few points that make, for me, this statement a bit too much. Let's say just too much. Let's start from the anti-American sentiment. So many Italians resent the American presence here. I don't have at all this feeling, and I will talk anyway. I can even talk now. So just recently came to visit me here in Montemilone an American friend. His name is Akram. He's a lovely person. We became friends, and so I enjoy each time he's coming here to visit me. Very lovely man. Mwah. And so I was going around for 2 days. We went here and there, together, and I was always introducing him as an American. No one ever actually, the reaction always been positive. Never, I'd say never. I had the feeling, the impression that there was a kind of tension because no, actually, totally the opposite. Then he's a man that travels a lot in Italy. He loves Italy, and he visited all the 20 regions of Italy, from the mountains in the north of Italy to Sicily. He actually even bought recently a plot of land in Sicily near Cefalù, so is in the northern part of Sicily. He bought a plot of land with sea view, so thumbs up. Anyway, I like that he had done this type of investment. Um, so I never had this perception, feeling that someone didn't want to talk to him simply because he's an American. Totally the opposite. Totally. And he's not the only American I know. Anyway, I know plenty of Americans who came here, who comes here to Italy, and from no one I ever heard that they felt kind of tension because they are American. Never, zero. So if you're American and you're watching and you might think that could be an anti-American sentiment, no way, zero. Uh, what else I wanted to say about my friend? Nothing. That he just came to Rome to visit another American friend who had a conference in the Italian Parliament. So big, big things, and no one ever pointed to him anything bad. Then, just yesterday, I witnessed a protest against Americans in Italy. See main photo. Okay, okay. Here we can talk a bit about this. So just yesterday, I witnessed a protest. Yes, in Italy, like anywhere, all right, we have protests. It's not against American. These protests maybe are, let's say, more in general. There might be, okay, let's say they might be maybe against the administration, for example. They might be against NATO, for example, by all the things that are happening nowadays in the world, but for sure is not related to American people who are seen as people, are simply seen as people. Then, if I want to go extreme just to make you laugh, here in the south of Italy, for as I said in many of my videos, foreigners might see just with the banknote here in their forehead, oh, he has euros, he has dollars stamped here on the forehead. And so that's why they might even smile. They could smile more simply because, anyway, we are foreigners, we are expats. I put even myself, anyway, as I said in many videos, I'm not a native of the southern part of Italy, even if my origin, but still because the different accent and so on. I said this in many videos. But again, these protests, they could be simply just against the war, but wasn't even against the American administration. Again, these protests with rainbow flags and so on are just maybe against the wars, all the wars in the world, not only. So don't see it, don't take it personal. Has nothing to do with personal feelings towards American people. Zero, zero. Then, if you want to see the picture she shared, you go on expats living in Italy in this Facebook group, and you will find her post. You just type anti-American sentiment. Anyway, there's a general feeling that true Italians belong and everyone else is an invader. Absolutely no. I also disagree with this point. Okay, Italians are Italians. They feel Italians. They are in their no, they are in their native land. They might have the right to say, "Oh, I'm at home." I don't know. From this point of view, seeing it as a joke, why not? But nobody's coming to steal anything. Actually, for me, expats are welcome. Foreigners are, let's say, good foreigners are welcome because they might bring quality, they might bring labor, they might bring ideas in a land where everyone is running away. So if there is a tendency to come here from some people who love this place, who love this land, people can only appreciate here around. Then again, the dollar, the euro, okay, these on the forehead, anyway, it's something that you have to deal with. Everyone has to deal with. In a land where people are struggling, where people are trying to make more money, if they can make an extra euro, 2 euros on you, they will try to make it. End of the story. All right, so then everyone else is an invader. Absolutely no. By my experience, all the foreigners in Monte Milone, because there are foreigners living here, different nationalities from poorer countries, from richer countries. Uh, they are treated as local. Actually, there are some second generation immigrants who were born here, and you don't even notice the difference between Montemilone people or these second generation, let's say, immigrants. Anyway, no, I don't see, I have to disagree. Have to disagree. Then the undercurrent of hostility shows up in grocery stores, banks, hospitals, and schools. I have to disagree. Again, what type of hostility had been shown to this person to say, what did they say? Bad things straight away. Get away from, you get away from here simply because you're American. I believe 100% that this will never, never, and ever happen. Absolutely. It's something very, very far. I don't know, maybe I guess it's more, but I believe that you think the same, you think the same as me, that probably there's something wrong in this person approach towards the people. Now, I have to believe now at this stage, because if she put down 14 points, which I can read again, and this person sees all the world against. So I think there could be a problem from that person, maybe his attitude, but no, I cannot generalize. Maybe this person had been extremely unlucky, didn't do the right step with the right mindset, the spirit of adaptation. Obviously, and under these videos that I made before, obviously many of you are simply saying the correct sentence, that many people might bring with them their attitude, and they might believe and pretend that everything has to be according to them, while in the reality, anyone who had an expat experience knows that each country you go, you have to adapt to the culture and the rules and the law of this country. So that's the basic, that's the ABC. um, Anyway, I want to bring again to your attention the 14 points, because I will keep discussing like social interaction, bureaucracy, traffic traffic tickets and driving system, public services, customer services, housing quirks, high utilities, bills, childcare and parenting culture, pets, infrastructure and technology, poorly taken care buildings, job market, food reality, and anti-American sentiment. Now, again, I don't disagree to these points, because these points, actually the post itself is full of common sense for me. I'm not going against at all this person, because these 14 points that this person had brought to my attention and to everyone's attention are real points. These are not things that totally to discard, to say no, it's totally wrong. All right. Maybe about a few points, I may say, yes, I'm totally wrong. But it's nice even to have been brought to the attention this point, because why not? This is this person perception. So obviously, why not to bring to other people attention? On other points here about these 14 points, I can agree totally. Partially, I can agree with all of them. I would just take them with a pinch of salt, a bit more relaxed, like again, adaptation. If you're an expat, you are a foreigner, you are not part of this culture, some behavior might have not seen very well, for example. Again, and I will go back to each point. I will make a video for each point. I've already done a video about the first point, which it was the social interaction. because I found it interesting. And now today I go about this anti-American sentiment, which I totally disagree. Then you might find the lunatic. I mean, lunatics are everywhere. I remember. Let's share my experience just 1 second, because I lived in Ireland. 99% of the people I met in Ireland, they always praise Italy and they loved me for my Italian character, the passion. But I found that 1% who straightforwardly told me, Antonio, I don't like you, I don't like Italy. It's all right, it's fine. I cannot expect to, everyone has to love me. It's not like that. The life is not like that. You might have someone who likes you and someone who doesn't like you. End of the story. So, this anti American sentiment, I think, is a bit exaggerated. I would recommend you to go, if you have Facebook, to go on this group. Um, okay, let me read 1 second, because there was this protest somewhere. Protest. I can count 5 people, all right, in the picture. It's funny. Sorry. Because if you think about a protest, you might think about hundreds, thousands, hundreds of thousands of people, No, she took this person took a screenshot, a picture. I count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 people, and few banners with rainbow flags. So you can already understand, the gen- uh, generally what these people thinks, what these people think. Then it says it's not friendship, it's a military occupation. The greatest whatever in the world today. Okay, then there is a sentence that I cannot read fully, written by Martin Luther King. So they bring an American. Martin Luther King was American, all right? So basically, it's not an anti-American protest. You don't put on a banner a sentence said by Martin Luther King. Then about the military occupation, we could discuss about this. Anyway, Italy, let's spend 2 minutes to say that Italy lost the Second World War, and as all the countries who usually lose the war, they are kind of, I'm not saying occupied by, technically, because anyway, we know the history. Italy took the wrong position during the Second World War. We lost. Then you pay the consequences of have taken the wrong decisions, the wrong position. Simple as easy. And obviously, NATO and the Americans have some military bases in Italy. This is something that we have to deal with. I mean, again, because the Americans came here to free the country, okay, they had the right also to put some American military bases. Then we might not be happy. I'm not very happy of this, even me personally, that there are some military bases that are not Italian on the Italian territory. But what can I do? What can we do? That's the life. Take it the life as take the reality as part of the life. Anyway, my friends, I hope you have enjoyed this video about this anti-American sentiment that for me doesn't exist. Okay, then I described in the video. I I think I described properly all the dynamics, the points, the things to talk about and to discuss about this. Anyway, I hope you have enjoyed this video. What else I can say? If you watched up to now, please put like and subscribe, and I'll see you here with the bells in background. I don't know if you can hear. Maybe because I have the microphone, you cannot hear. Okay, it's a festive day. Every day in Monte Milone is a festive day. Bye, my friend. And I'll see you here on Italy, a Place to Love YouTube channel. Bye.